Hey, Gary, welcome. Glad to see you. Thank you for the good luck. Gonna do a little Q9 action today. We are chasing that 18 golds. There we are. So we're featuring Franco's guide. So should be a good day. Franco usually puts out a pretty good guide. Let's see here. P0. And then we're gonna want 4 to 8 backspin boost 4. Alright, so 10. There we go. All right, well, we're a little early. We're just gonna let everybody show up, hang out. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good WR so far? Hello? Yeah. All right. So this account, we have got 8 golds. So we only need 10 more to hit our target, and we have 2 weeks. We have 15 left. So we got a good shot. We're still on pace. All right, everybody, welcome. We'll get started here in a little bit. Gonna give everybody a chance to show up. Gonna do some quick 9 fun today. Gonna be a good time. All right, I'm going to have me an ice cream sandwich while I'm waiting for everybody to show up. Need a little sugar. All right. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Heck yeah, we're going to have a blast. Gonna see if we can get us another double gold today. We got double gold yesterday. All right. I needed to get a little snack. I've been playing my weekend round since this morning. Got them both done. And we did okay. I mean, we didn't do great, but, you know, right now it's about getting the process down and taking the same steps per hole. You know, stuff like that. So, it's funny, every time you try to learn something new in Golf Clash, your scores take a hit for a little bit while you're figuring it out. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, it all clicks and you jump right back up. Oh. It's all good in the hood. All right. Oh, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I try to be a super nice guy. I try to keep it positive. I have my moments, but I appreciate that. Thank you. We're having fun in here. You know, we're trying to keep it light and learn and grow. And, you know, one of the things I have to remember sometimes is that, you know, the learning process takes time. And, you know, have fun along the way, right? You know, there's no need to not have fun. That's what we're here for. Excuse me. All right, we're going to give it another minute or maybe two. Oh, man, that's a big compliment. Thank you so much. Man, it warms my heart. I need to hear that today. All right. Well, up on the screen there in the bottom right is Miss Gracie. That was her last night. She wanted to play ball. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're learning. I'm trying to help the community. You know, that's kind of the whole point of what I do, the things the way I do them. So this is Miss Gracie here on the bottom right. And she's our rescue dog. We've had her for a couple years. She just turned 3. In the middle left, that's me and my son on Father's Day. He took me out for a nice dinner. Top left is something I wrote. Says, it is time to plant the fields of our lives with the seeds of what we wish to reap tomorrow. And, you know, that just kind of reminds me, like, you know, what we're doing today is what we're going to benefit from later. So, you know, when you apply that to Golf Clash, it's, you know, it's the practicing the correct way day in and day out, planting that in our life is what we will reap later when it becomes common, easy, muscle memory kind of. Top right's one of my favorite quotes. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. And I like that because, I do enjoy everything with my family. Thank you. Yeah, she's a beautiful pupper too. I got a good family. I'm really lucky. I have a great son who's done really well. He just got a big promotion and really blossoming. And me and my wife are very happy. We finally got an empty house. He got his own place, so it's nice and quiet around here again. But he comes over and hangs out, and I call him, check on him all the time. If you do enjoy the content and you feel like you want to help, here are my tags for Venmo and PayPal. Any donations are appreciated. They go to balls and guides and practice tokens, all the stuff we need to keep running. So let's see. First thing we want to do is look at how many golds we got. We got 8 right now. Looking for 18. Let's look at our bracket and see where we're at. So there are 3 people to play still. Is that Patrick that comes to my stream? I don't know. It might be. So we got 3 people to play. Looks like all right, -12 is leading the bracket with no albatross, so not a bad bracket at all. This guy, let's see. He's got a 950 tournament rank, so he could really put up a big score. We never know. So we're probably gonna have to do decent today. But yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. Franco's guides are usually pretty great. So Franco is a shot creator and guide maker. He works with Golf Clash Tommy. His link to his Patreon is on my links information on my page. He does Q9s and he does some legacies. And then you'll most commonly see his shots in Tommy's tournament guides. He's a super nice guy. He's really been helpful to me. And so looking forward to playing his guide. I bought this guide today. He has agreed to come on to our live stream and do a dual stream with us one of these weekends. And so that'll be fun. We're going to be starting dual streams. Oh, well, thank you. That is true. When you do good, you put good out in the world, good comes back to you. Thank you so much. All right, we are going to go ahead and look at this first hole. So, hole 1 is a par 4. We are... All right, I appreciate you. And you can message anytime. I enjoy the messages. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get into it. So, first shot, we're going to set up with the rock at P0 no move target. And we are going to swap to the APOC with the Guardian and the Waypoint perk. Waypoint perk gives us more backspin and a longer ball guide. So that's going to be important for this hole. Let me get rid of this Falcon before I forget. All right. So starting with the rock. No move target, P0. We're going to swap to the APOC Guardian and give it all the top spin and 1 left spin. We're then going to adjust 1-to-1 and we're going to give it curl to the top of the outside triangle and circle drop OP and do our best to hit perfect there. Excuse me. Our second shot, we're going to give it 4 backspin boost plus the extra boost with the perk and 1 left spin. We are basing our adjustment on drive distance. And what we want to do here is we want the very tip of the ball guide to be at the top of the green, dark green square one square and one square right, one square up and one square right of the hole. And I'll show you that when we get there. And then we're going to adjust according to drive distance and then give it circle drop OP and try to hit perfect. Oh, hey, Nate. Welcome, man. Glad you're here. Appreciate you. So we're going for our 9th gold on this account. Let's get to it. Let's see what we can do. Try to put a hurting on this guide here. All right. So we're going to swap to our APOC Guardian bag. We're going to throw all the top, all the left. And then we're going to swap to our P4. We are going to do nice and straight. That's what we're working on. Keeping a nice straight pull. And 7-3. Okay. And then we want to curl right here to the tip of the triangle and give it circle drop OP. Hit perfect. And we're looking for 355 to 366 on the drive yards. Bounce over the rough. There we go, over the sand. And where did we make it? We did. All right, so we're going to apply the spins before we set up. We were at 366, so it's going to be -2 to the adjustment. So we want to turn this around. And what we want to do, we want to come up here. And so we want to be at the, no, we're too high. We want to be at the middle of that row. And 8-3 is 8-3 -2 is going to be 8-1. So we'll pull our 8-1 and then real quick, circle drop, hit perfect. Thank you, Rhea. I appreciate you. All right, let's see if we got the drop there. We might be a little off. Yeah, we left right side. So I needed to be just a touch more right with my ball guide. But we'll grab that on the next account. No big deal. That's why we played 2. One's kind of a practice account, and the other one's... the other one we got 9 golds on, so really trying to get the golds on that one too. All right. This next shot is going to be set up with the EM. And we want a P4 side spin 2 plus. But we don't want a backspin ball. So P4 plus, side spin 4, win 10. So let's go down here and find us a ball that we can use. Oh, goodness, it's work to get down here. All right. So P4 plus, side spin 2. Let's see. I try not to use my good balls on, if I can avoid it, on CPC. I mean, quick 9s. But like this one, I'll get back in Prism. So I don't think it's a problem to use that, but I'm not gonna. Let's see. Side spin 4, win 10. What do we got? What do we got? I like this ball. All right. So we can start with any ball P4 or better, side spin 4 or better. When you're setting something like an exact 2 spins, it's always best to grab something that has exactly that. That way you're not fumbling around moving the spins as quick as you can. So we're going to start with the EM at P4 plus, no move target. We're going to add max extra mile 9 backspin and 2 right. Then we're going to swap to the rock. And we're going to adjust 1-to-1, it looks like. It's a custom adjust table. It changes a little bit in the low and the high wind. In the middle winds, it's 1-to-1. And then we're going to assess the wind angle. Red is 1 click up. Blue is 1 click OP. And then center ball and hit perfect should be fine. So let's get going with this one. It's kind of a cool par 3. It's got a little funnel there. So if you can get into the funnel, you're usually pretty good. Rehab in the house. All right, here we go. Max back to right with the EM. Boom. Simple. Swap to the rock. Okay. Now we want to assess the wind angle real quick. Try to get that pull as straight as we can. 8-5, and we are in yellow. No change. 8-5 is going to be 8-6. And then we're just going to want to center ball there. Hit perfect. And hopefully we'll drop that. All right. Get in that funnel. Get in the funnel. Get in the funnel. Boom. There we are. Nice center cup drop. That's one drop out of the way. Here we freaking go. All right, we're on our way. Okay, dokie. There we go. One drop. We're already in the lead. They don't even know it yet. Here we come. Okay, this next par 5 is going to be set up with a quarterback at P8, no move target. We're going to swap to the APOC Guardian. And we want a P8 plus, side spin 4, wind 10. We're going to do 1.9 back, 2 right. And we're going to adjust 1-to-1, give it max right and max OP. So we need that. Need a P8. And then I'm probably just going to pull a wind 10, side spin 2, P10 just for needle speed. And I got a few of these. I bought a bunch when they reran them. So we're okay with that. All right. And none. Okay. So we need our QB. We need our APOC Guardian. I don't think we're using a perk. Let me look. Nope. No perk. So our second shot is going to be done by landing position. So we want to add 3 backspin, 2 left spin. We want to set up with the inner ring by the rough fringe fair green with the ball guide entering the low side of the hole or what will be the left side. But we want to be in the hole with the ball guide. We'll adjust 1-to-1 plus 2 as a base at 13, 14 plus yards. And then we'll have a plus or minus from there. So, other than that, it looks like a pretty straightforward shot. So let's get into it. And we got our P8 selected. So first order of business is quarterback, P8, no move target. Swap to the APOC Guardian, 1.9 back, 2 right. Max right, max overpower. So let's get going. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you. So we put up a good score today. We'll pretty much be guaranteed gold in this bracket unless this other guy goes lights out. So we'll try our best. Got 1 drop already. Hole 2 was nice. That was center cup. Gotta love that. All right. So we start here. I'm going to put 2 in that, like that, and because I'm just going to swap balls and take it away. All right, APOC Guardian. And then we want to straighten out the pull. There we are. And adjust 7, 9. And then we want to go max And max. Hit perfect. We're looking for 330 to 336 on the target yards. We should be right in there somewhere. 331, a little short. Oh no, we're in there. So 3 back, 2 right, or 2 left. Okay, and now we want to set up. So what we're looking for here is to be, entering by the rough line. And then we want to be entering the hole at the bottom of the hole. We're not quite there yet. Oop. Damn it. There, just like that. We're at plus 15, which is plus 1 to the table. So we're going to want to straighten out the pole a little bit there. 8-2 is 8-4, so we're going to do 8-5. And then just center ball. Hit perfect. And hopefully we got that albatross there. That'd be nice. Nice way to start off the round. We just missed high. So if we miss right, he says add 0.1 to the adjustment. So we will work on that on our next account. See if we can grab it. But I'll take an eagle any day. All right, let's move on. Oh, this shot can be tricky. So this par 3, if you screw this up, you're going to end up in the water. So you really want to be careful. So we're going to be playing the quarterback the whole way. And we want a P2 plus, side spin 4 plus, win 10. We can always set up with our old friend, the Quasar, which is a side spin 2 ball, and then decide what we're going to swap to from there. I like to use something that I either don't really care about or I have a bunch of. Quick 9s are kind of like, they're supposed to be fun and quick, but I don't want to eat up my ball stock playing quick 9s, you know what I mean? So, let's see here. I got 62 of those. That's okay. We'll use that ball. I don't get it used much. All right. So we're going to set up with our inner ring by the rough. Ball guide at the right side of the pin. 1 back, 2 right. So we're going to set the spins. Put our inner ring by the rough with the ball guide just half a square through and right side of the hole. We'll then adjust based on table numbers, and we'll look at our wind angle. If we are right of the tree, just right of the tree, we will be on. If we're just right of the tree, we'll be in yellow. If we're left of the tree, we'll be in red, and if we're way over by the bushes, we'll be in blue. So hopefully yellow, right? Because I don't like adding clicks of curl if I don't have to. Why do the hard work? All right, let's see if we can get another drop here. Again, this is a tough par 3. You're going to want to make sure you follow all the steps really carefully and make sure you don't forget the circle break up or you're going to get wet. So here we go. 1 back, 2 right to start, and then we'll set up. All right, so 2 right, 1 back, and we want to set up with our inner ring by the rough, and we want the ball guide see that there? That's how we want the ball guide. So we're going to swap there to our P10. Going to try to straighten out this pole here. So we're in red. 7-5 is 7-9. We want to pulse. Oh my goodness. And then circle break up. Hit perfect. Oh, I forgot my clicks of curl, dang it. I got distracted. Oh, we still got it, left side. All right. I got distracted and forgot my curl, but I'll take the drop. Heck yeah. All right. There we go. 2 par 3s, 2 drops. I like it. Where's Miss Olivia? She's the one that said I couldn't drop par 3s. Where's she at? Is she here right now? Miss Olivia, where are you? All right. So next shot, we are going to play APOC to Sniper. It's a par 5, so we want to start with a P8, and then we're going to grab our friend, the side spin for Win 10 Precision P10. And I like to grab this ball because I like using it. It's got decent precision, and it's pretty easy to use. So here's the setup. We want to go P8 max rest, white by the second cut of rough on the left. And then we want to add, we need to add the grizzly. That's why you read the guide. So we want to add our spins with the grizzly. 4.5 top, 1 left. That's going to make our life easier. And so we'll set up at P8. White ring on the left to the second cut of rough at max rest. We'll swap balls. We'll adjust 1 to 1. We'll give it 0.8 ball left curl and max OP and hit perfect. Second shot is going to be based on landing position. So we want to give it half a back, 2 left. And then we want to be about 2.5 squares short and favoring the left side of the hole a little bit. 1, 2, yeah, about 2.5. Favoring the left side. And then we have a couple wind angles where yellow is left of the skinny tree and red is all the way over by the bigger tree. And then blue is to the right of the skinny tree. Yellow has 2 clicks left and red has 4. We will adjust based on our landing position, and then we'll give it circle break up. So pretty straightforward shot, really not that difficult. We just need to make sure get this drive. This drive has to have a perfect because of where we're going. So let's give it a try. All right, max. So we want to come down here to the grizzly. Max top, 1 left. And we're going to go up here to max rest and put that white ring right there. We're going to swap to our P10. And now we're going to try to straighten out our pull angle. And we want to go 8-3. And then we're going to give it max OP and 0.8 ball of left curl. Hit a slight great left. That could be a problem. That could put us behind the tree, and that's not good if it does. Stop. All right, we're okay. 416 to 420. Yeah, if you get too far down there behind that tree, you're done. That's the end of your day. All right, so we want half a back and 2 left. And then we want to position this ball guide so we are, so we want to be right there, favoring left side. +8 is -2 from the table. So we want to straighten out our pull angle, see where we're at. So we're kind of in between yellow and red. 7-4 is 7-2, so we're just going to pull 7 rings. And I am going to give it circle break up and 2 clicks left. And see what happens. Hey, Bailey! Now, let's see here. Now, we just missed right. Oh, I was supposed to give it left curl, and I gave it right curl. Oopsie. Don't do that. It doesn't work if you do that, by the way. If you give the wrong curl, it's not gonna work out well. Alrighty. So we're not doing too bad. We got a couple drops, so we're looking okay. -9 after 5. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so here we're going to play APOC Cat. And we're going to start with the rock at P0 max rest. And we're going to apply 1 right spin max top to the APOC. So I grabbed the Marlin because it has the 1 side spin. Alright, so rocket P0 max extension. White on the right by the rough fairway. We're going to swap to APOC Cat, give it max top and 1 right. And then we're going to adjust, give it max right and max OP, and it's a slow needle. This has to have a perfect great right. It's going to clip the rough. We're going to set up our second shot with the top of the white at the rough fairway line. With the ball guide, or the target centered in the third complete column from the right of the green. So you got that partial column. Don't count that. You want to be the third full column. You want to be in the middle of that with the white to the top right, top of the rough fairway line, and then we're going to spin the ball. It looks like about half a green square left of the hole, and almost all the way through to the end of the green square next above it. So it's not a very exact position. Like, we're not on the corner of the square, but I'll show you. It shouldn't be too bad to get to. And then we'll adjust and based on landing position and give it circle drop OP and then try to hit perfect. So let's get going with that and see what we got. Hey, Bailey. All right, here we go. This is a fun shot. It's cool when it drops. It's kind of got a funnel there to the hole, but it also sometimes misses right. So this second shot ball position, ball guide position is going to be real important. So we want to be right there. We want to swap to our APOC Cat, give it all the top and 1 right, swap balls, and then adjust. I want to keep this pole straight as possible. There we go. That looks better. And 7-9 on there. And then we want to give it all the right and all the OP. Hit perfect. And we should looking for 378 to 386. And you can see how close that is to the rough. That's why you can't hit a great right. You'll be dead. A little short. But that's okay. I've been short my whole life, so that's not shocking. All right, we want to line up here, okay, with our ball guide to the top fringe and our bullseye there. And then we're going to look to spin. Let me show you. So we want to spin the ball guide. Gosh dang, this is difficult. This is not going where I want it to. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Well, that'll have to work. Plus 19 is plus 2 to the table. We're running out of time. 8-2 is 7-2. So 7-4 and circle drop OP. And we're not getting the shot off. Gosh dang it. What did I do? I think I was on the wrong side of the sand trap. So, yeah, there we go. So that's where we should be. So why didn't that ball guide spin where I wanted it to? I am not sure on this one, guys. This is not a... I'm not sure at all. 7, 3, 6, 4 plus 2, 6, 6, and circle drop. I don't, we're not going to drop the shot, but I don't understand the deal with the ball guide here at all. It's going to come in too hot and we're going to miss. How in the hell did he get the ball guide to look like that? That's so weird because it doesn't look like that for me. Maybe I need to change my graphic settings. Maybe he has his settings different on that shot. But we'll take a birdie and oh no, that's a par. Shoot. We really screwed that one up. All right. So we are looking for this shot. We're going to set up at the rock at we want P6 top spin boost at 1 if we have it. We don't. So yeah, I don't really need we're gonna swap to the APOC. I really don't need to set my spins like that at all to do what I need to do. So wind resistance here. We probably want, and we'll use that ball, that's fine. And then we want an old, one of those. All right, so what we're going to do is set up at P6 max rest, and a ring by the rough on the left-hand side. In the rough, will be in the rough. We're then going to swap to the APOC and give it 6 top and 0.8 right. We'll adjust based on the table. And then we have some wind angles. We're hoping for yellow, which is going to be to the right of the big fat tree in the bush. Blue is 1 bush over. Green is by the skinny tree on the right. And red is by the big fat tree that's in the front, foreground a little bit, on the left. So hopefully we get yellow so we don't have to do any more work. And then we'll adjust, give it circle drop OP, any adjustments according to wind angle, and try to get this drop here. All right. So here we go. Rock, APOC, bam, bam. Let's get after it. You think the short drive is what happened? I don't know, probably. That's alright. You know, things happen every day. We just move on. Quick 9 is supposed to be fun. And, you know, it's fun to go for first place. So, you know, don't stress over Quick 9. You should have a good time with it. I've won a bunch this season already, and it's been fun. You know, we'll try to win this one too. Alright, so we want to be right here with her there. And we want to swap to the APOC. Swap to this ball. And we want to go 6 top and 0.8 right. And then let's figure out our wind angle, because this can be a little funky here. So let's see. So we are in looks like green. 8-0 is 7-8. And then green is circle drop minus 2 clicks. And that may not, I didn't see the -1 to adjustment, so that may not go. But we can hope. Get in the hole! I think I took off too much OP. Gosh darn it. I might have taken 2 clicks, or 3 clicks off on accident. But that's that wasn't a bad look. That was dead center. We'll grab that on the next account. Okay, par 4 here on the next. We this is not a bad par 4 really. I like it when we do ascend it on this hole. Right. So we need a P2 to P6 side spin 4 win 10 to set up at no move target. We'll give it 2 top, 2 right. We'll adjust 1 to 1, give it 0.8 ball, right curl, and max OP. And then on the approach, we are going to be using the sniper. We are going to do a top white pin check for our adjustment table. And then we'll put the ball guide on the last pixel of rough with the ball guide through the hole. And then we will spin it just left side and about 1 square through. And we will then adjust. And then based on our wind angle, either add a click of OP or take 1 away. We have circle break up as well. That's good to remember. Okay, so let's find our ball. We already got the APOC, and we already got that power, wind resistance. So B2 to 6. Side spin 4, wind 10. Let's scroll down there. Hey, Johnny's here. What's up? Always good when our friends come to visit. All right, we're looking for a side spin 4 wind 10. Hey, there we go. Let's use that ball. I like that ball a lot. All right. Okay. So pretty straightforward, really. No move target with between P2 and P6. We're going to give it 2 top, 2 right. Adjust, max OP, 0.8 ball at right. The sniper pin check is a top white pin check, and then the last pixel of rough with the ball guide through the center cup, and then we're gonna switch it over to the left side. So here we go. Pretty easy peasy, not a real difficult hole. Hopefully we can grab the eagle here. Welcome, everybody. Quick 9 time. All right, 2 right, 2 top. And we want to adjust nice and straight if we can. We're working on that. You know, and if you're working on something, you got to do it every game mode you play. So whether that's Tour or whether that's Quick 9, you got to continue the process every time. All right, we're looking for 324 to 328 on the target yards here. And we should be right there. 321, a little short, and that's okay. Oh, shit. All right. I hope that doesn't mess us up. We're at plus 12. So we want to be on the last pixel of rough. That is going to mess us up. Shit. How far can we get right there? See if we can spin it. Yeah, we can spin it. So want to be right there. Oops. God dang it. Get up here. Right there. 7-8 at plus 12 is plus 2 to the table. 7-8 is 5. So we need 5-3. And then circle break up. Ah! Gosh dang it. Now we really got to drive it. We're going to have 2 pars in a row. Crap. All right, we know we're at plus 12, so let's get our ball guide set. And let's spin it to where we want it to go. That's a little long. Seven, 8 is going to be 5, 1, plus 2, so 5, 3 again. Boy, we're having a tough time on this one. And then circle break up, and that's what we're doing. I wish everything was easy peasy all the time. It never is. Just right. I didn't have a chance to look for any wind angle tweaks. So 2 pars on this account. That's kind of rough, but that's okay. It's a tough, when you don't reach the target yards, that's tough. We probably had some 59 or something on our pull, which really made it difficult. So, okay. Last and final shot of this round. And then we'll move on to the next. And we'll do better. Alright. You guys are in luck. This shot requires me to set up with a P4. Now you're probably wondering, where do I get a P4? I happen to have some katanas. I got a couple of them. So we're going to use that to set up. And thank goodness I got them. You know what I mean? Like, it could have been really bad had I not gotten those katanas. Since it's the last hole and I really don't care, let's play it free to play. Alright, so we want to set up at P4 no move target with the EM. We want to give it 6.2 top, 1 left. And then adjust 1 to 1 from high up. We want to give it curl to the top corner of the outside triangle and circle drop OP. We're playing for a safe eagle here because of the wind. When we set up the second shot, we're going to set up with the Guardian with the white ring to the tree trunk. And we'll give it 3 back and 0.5 right. And then we're going to adjust based on landing position and give it max right. And it's going to be shaky. And we're just going to do our best. So here we go. Let's get after it. Yeah, you know, sometimes one account goes really bad and then the next account goes really good. And sometimes they both go really good. It happens. You never quite know. I did have a little streak there of double golds that was going pretty nice. So we want to adjust from higher up. And the reason being is we don't want to deal with the glitch from adjusting down into the water. So we're going to go and we're going to curl it out to here and give it circle drop OP. Hit perfect. And we're looking for 345 to 353 on the target yards there. And looks like we'll get it. All right, I didn't check the target yards. All right, so where we're setting up here is we're setting up with the white ring right there. Right, actually more like here. And then we're giving it 3 back and 0.5 right. And our landing position is plus 10, which is minus 1 to adjustment. 7, 7 is going to be 7, 5. So minus 1 is 7, 4. And then we are going to go max right and max OP. Going to be super shaky. Hit triple great left, which is always fun. Let's see where that leaves us. Okay, up above the hole. We're going to try to see what this Endbringer looks like here. This, so, okay, so I'm gonna move it 3 rings and gonna call it a day. Oh, came in too hot. Oh, what a bummer. That was center cup too. I was good. All right, so let's see. What did we shoot? 2 pars, for the love of God. I've never done that. Wow. Well, that was fun. You can see how even if you play good, sometimes things just go wrong. All right, so we shot a negative 11. Lord of the dance. All right. We'll have to settle for silver on that account, and that's okay. Let's see. Let's grab this other account. I'm going to take a break and go have a smoke. Relax. And for a second. Hey, Barry. Good to see you, buddy. And we are going to go from here. So I don't think it's going to be too hard to beat a negative 11. Lord. I don't know who lets me play this game sometimes. Okay, so on this account, we got 9 golds. So I only need 9 more golds in the next 15 days. Not counting today. So today, 16 days. Let's look at our quick 9 bracket and then I'll go on break. Alright, so here we go. I haven't looked all day. So we got 3 people to play. We got a couple guys that had a tough time. And we are looking at a negative 11 with no albatross. Now, last time I said, oh yeah, we'll have no problem beating that. Clearly, we may have a problem, but I think this time we're going to get it straight. Oh, look, Mr. David's here. Hey, David. Hey, buddy. Yep, I'm going to take a little break, be right back, and we're going to knock this out. I think we can fix the misses, so... All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh my goodness, Getta's in the house. Oh, Getta. All right, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Getta. Glad you're here. You're just in time for the second account. Well, this first shot here is going to be played with the Guardian and the Waypoint perk. As soon as I find it. Oh, I went too far. There it is. And we're going to start with the rock at a P0, no move target. And then we need a backspin boost P4 to 8. Backspin boost 4. So hopefully I got the same ball I had last time. And I do. I got a couple of them. All right. So we'll leave that there. We're going to need it. All right, let me clean my glasses and we'll get going. So this shot we missed just right. And I think what we did personally is that we set up a little bit too far towards the hole. And I think we might have set up just a touch high. So the speed was right, but we came in on the right side. So I'm going to try to make sure my right side of my ball guide is more towards the middle of the second and third row right of the hole. So this shot's pretty simple setup wise. It's a rock P0 no move target, and then we'll swap to the APOC Guardian, give it all the top spin, one left spin. We'll then swap balls, adjust, and give it circle drop OP with the left side of the rubber band at the top corner of the triangle outside the shot circle. And then the approach, we're going to give it all the backspin boost in one left spin. And we're going to spin our screen around, and we're going to try to get that in the right spot. Now, we only need a -11 and to take gold here. But as we saw in the last account, sometimes things go wrong. And so we're going to do our best here to get it where we want it. And we're going to try not to get any pars. I can't believe we parred 2 holes. All right, here we go. So swap all of that and swap. and adjust as straight as we can there. At 8-1. And then we're going to curl to right there and give it circle drop. We're going to hit perfect. And we're looking for 355 to 366 on the target yards. Bounce right over the sand, and there we go. Should give us enough. 365. So 365 is -2 to the table, and so we want to give it all of our spin. And we want to spin our screen here. And what we really want is actually just a smidge right there. How do you like that? We put it in the right spot to begin with. That's pretty cool. All right, so -2 to the table. Gonna try to straighten out that pull angle. 8-0 is 8-0, so -2 is 7-8. And there we go. And then just circle drop OP and hit perfect. So hopefully we'll get the drop this time. Hi, Connor. And we're back and up and just right again. Oh, bummer. Okay. Maybe we needed a click of left curl on that for our pull. I thought it was a landing position issue. All right. So this next shot is pretty easy. We dropped it. Let's get rid of our perky perk and let's go here. We want to set up with the extra mile, and then we're going to swap to the rock. What we want for this shot is a P4 plus side spin 4 wind 10. So I'm going to go and grab a side spin 4 to make it easy. Wind 10. And this shot's pretty straightforward too, so shouldn't be an issue. All right. We got 9 of those. That's the shot ball he uses in the guide. I like to do that. All right. So, extra mile, no move target. We're going to give it all the extra mile backspin and 2 right. And then we'll swap to the rock. We'll adjust and we'll based on our wind angle, we'll either give it 1 click up or 1 click OP or no change. We're looking for no change because I like that. It's easier that way. All right, so let's get going. Oh, stop it. All right. Oh, nice. Nice, Connor. Good job. So, all the back, all the right, and then swap. And then we want to see what our wind angle is doing here. And we look like we're in yellow. 7-9 is 7-9. And we just need center ball. And hit perfect. Hopefully that'll go where we want it to. Got to get into that funnel there. And we just missed right. Son of a gun. That's a bummer. Okay, you can stop rolling at any time. Thank you. Well, it sucks. All right. Well, 2 holes, no drops. Moving on to 3. This one, we just missed right. And so he says to add 0.1 to the adjustment if you miss right. So we're going to do that. All right. So this is a pretty easy setup too. We're going to set up with the, We're going to set up with the P8, no move target, and the quarterback. We're going to give it 1.9 back to right, and we're going to swap to APOC Guardian. So then we are going to adjust, give it max right, max OP, hit perfect. Then with the Guardian setup, we're going to go 3 back to left. We're going to set up so our inner ring is by the rough and the ball guide is on the low side of the hole, the left side, and just barely through. We'll adjust based on landing position number. And then we will center ball and hit perfect. We need to add 0.1 to the adjustment for our pull angle. So see if we can get this going. Oh, no, I don't want to do World Tour. Okay, I got more tickets. Good. All right, here we go. Pretty easy shot, really. We just missed right, so we're going to adjust that and see what happens. So 2 right and 1.9 back. Swap to that and swap to that. And then we are going to give it a nice straight pull if we can. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we are. And we want to adjust 7, 3. And then give it all the max right and max OP. Hit perfect. And we're looking for 330 to 336. So let's see where we end up. We should be there. 332. That's good enough. 3 back, 2 left on the setup. And now we want to be, okay, inner ring. Gosh dang, it's hard to do. Inner ring to the rough and ball guide just in the hole, right? And we're at plus 15. So that's going to be plus 1. So we want to add plus 2. And 8, 3 is 8, 5. So we're going to pull 8, 7. And then just center ball and hit perfect from there. And hopefully that'll drop this time. Gosh dang it. Man. Miss one way, miss the other. I don't know. Alright. On to hole 4. This one we came up short. So we want to be mindful of that. We're going to be setting up with the quarterback. And we need a... excuse me. Start with our old friend, the Quasar. And then we need a P2 plus side spin 4 win 10. Let's see what we got here. That'll work. Alright. So, pretty easy setup. 1 back, 2 right. Inner ring to the rough on the top. And ball guide just right edge of the hole. Then we will adjust and we will give it clicks a curl based on... oh, we didn't miss this. We dropped it last time. We'll give inner click a right in red, which is left of the skinny tree. Or 2 clicks of left in blue, which is way over by the bushes. I'd like to be in yellow, which is kind of in the middle of the bush to the right of the tree. So let's give it a go. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Yeah, because it's a P2 setup, you jackass. Alright. And I need 2 side spin. Let me know if you need to get any pointers on how to do this, Connor. All right. So, enter ring to the rough. Ball guide to the right of the hole. Just like so. And we then are swapping. And we want to see our pull angle where we are. We are in yellow. So 7-3 is 7-7. And then we want to give it circle break up and hit perfect. Well, hopefully that'll drop again. And just missed right. Boy, I tell you, we're having a day. Okay, on the next hole, we accidentally gave it right clicks instead of left, and then we missed right, which is pretty shocking. You would think that if you gave it the wrong curl, that it would go in. But apparently, Franco doesn't design guides for guys like me who don't follow instructions. Weird. Pretty rude if you ask me. People need to take my inability to pay attention into account when they're making guides. Very important. All right. So here's what we're doing. We are setting up at P8. We are going to be setting spins with the grizzly bear. And we need to change that to the sniper. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it max grizzly top spin and one left spin. We are then going to push up to APOC, and at max rest, we're going to put the left white ring to the second cut of rough. We're going to swap balls. We're going to adjust 1-to-1, give it 0.8 balls of left, and then hit perfect. Excuse me. So, here we go. Nice on. Why are your messages translating to Vietnamese? They're not translating to Vietnamese to me. All right, here we go. Let's get in it. Let's try to get this albatross. And maybe if we put the right curl on it, it'll work. Crazy idea, I know, but we're going to give it a shot. All right. So back up into grizzly, max top, and one left. And then we're going to jump up here, and we're going to put that white ring right on the edge of that rough. Going to swap to that ball. Going to try to straighten out the pull angle here and give it 8.1. And then we are going to give it 0.8 ball and hit great right, apparently. Okay, good times. That's probably going to go badly. Unfortunately. Yep. So, no albatross on this hole at all. We'll be lucky to make it to the green. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do our best here to see if that'll work. And we made it right out of the rough. So we saved the eagle, thankfully. Yeah. Can't be hitting greats and expecting the ball to drop, guys. Or to end up where you want it. That is today's lesson for you all. I am really doing this so you guys don't have to. Jackie, what's up, Jackie? How you doing? Good to see ya. All right, so we are having a day. I have a feeling Franco is on high graphics for this next hole for some reason. I don't know why, but I think That's why our ball guide wasn't looking right. So we're going to try that. And we are going to start with a P0, and then we're rock, and then we're going to give a swap to the APOC cat, give it max top and 1 right. So grab the P0 with the 1 side spin. Real important we get perfect here because we're going to be really close to the right rough. So let's get into it, see what we got. All right. Alrighty. Here we go, hole 6. Goodness gracious. Alright, so up here, I'm going to make sure that white's right at the rough edge there. Going to swap to the cat bag. Max top 1 right. Swap balls. Just a nice straight pull if we can here. 8, 2, and then we're going to give it max OP and max right. And hit perfect. Looking for 378 to 386 on the target yard. So hopefully we get in there this time. And that looks like it to me. And so we're going to line up with the 4th column. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here. And we want... Oh, no, that's not the right one. It's got to be this one. So, like so. And then we want to spin our ball guide. Why is this ball guide not spinning the way he's showing it? Why? Why, Franco? I don't understand it. It is not working the way he's showing it. 14's table base. 7, 6 is 6, 7, 6, 7. Connor's favorite. And then we're going to give it circle drop OP. And we're going to miss this hole because I don't know what's going on with the ball guide. Why does mine not look like his? Alright, so there's the miss. Just left. Knew that was coming. No idea why my ball guide does not look like his. I tried to change the graphic setting thinking that was it. But for some reason I could not make that happen. So there we go. Moving on. Alrighty. So this next hole, we need to set up with the rock at P6. No move target. Or not no move target. Inner ring to the left rough. Inside will be inside of the rough. Hi, Miss Gracie's. Did you come visit Dad? Hi. Hi, babies. Hey, Whoosh. Dad's almost done. Dad's almost done. Just give me 1 more minute, okay? 1 more minute. All right. So this we're going to set up with the inner ring to the left rough in the rough. We are going to give it 6 top and 0.8 right with the APOC. And then we are going to adjust according to the table. And then it'll be circle drop OP based on wind angle. Oh, there's a glitch spot there. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I never said I was a professional. That's for sure. Hi, babies. You need some attention. Guys, we got to take a Gracie break. All right, come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, do you need one hug? Yeah. All right. Oh, yes. Dad loves you. Yeah, I love you. If you give me 1 more minute, then I'll go throw the ball, okay? 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 Go! Dude, go get it. Go get it. All right. There we go. Okie dokie pokey. We are on it this time. We're going to drop, hopefully, something. This has been kind of boring. Alright. 6 top, 0.8 right. Circle drop OP. We missed this just right last time. So, we want to be right up here. Right there. Swap to the APOC. I'm going to give it 6 top, 0.8 right. Okay. Going to swap balls and give it our adjust here. Let's have a look. 8. We are in yellow, which is no change. That's nice. 8 rings is 7-8. Our 8 wind is 7-8. So we're going to give it our 7-8. And then we need to give it circle drop OP. And hit perfect. Well, hopefully we can get the drop here. That's coming in at a better speed. And just missed right. So fun, so fun. Day full of missing rights. All right. I don't know if Franco's pulling 59 today or what. But sometimes, you know, Franco's guide and me get along. And sometimes Franco's guide and me don't get along. It just happens. All right, we need the APOC sniper. We need to get rid of that because I'll forget. And we need a P2 to 6 side spin 4 win 10. So let's see here. Let's go wind resistance and see if we can find us a ball. Two to 6 side spin 2 win, or side spin 4 win 10, and we'll use that ball right there. Okay, done and done. All right, here we go. So APOC, no move target, 2 top, 2 right, max P0 max plus 20 or 1-1. We're going to give it 0.8 ball right curl, max overpower after adjustment, hit perfect. Looking for 324 to 328. We came up short, and it really put us in the spot last time. It made it really difficult to drop the hole. We timed out, and we ended up with a par, and I totally, you know, I blame somebody else. It's not my fault. Nothing really ever is. All right, so 2 right, 2 top. Here we go. So 2 right, 2 top. And we are going to find our adjustment here. 7, 9. And going to give it all the OP and right to there. Hit a great left, and that's probably going to ruin the shot. Yep, it's over. Oh, we cleared the rough. We got lucky. Probably short on target yards, though. No, we're right at it. Oh, shoot. Things are looking up. All right. So we are at +9. So we want to be last pixel of rough, and then we want to be lined up center pin. And then we want to spin the ball guide so we're just left side and through. So right there. And then we were, what was the check? 6, I think. 8-0, 5-2. It's going to give it 5-1. And then we want circle break. And see what happens. And we just missed right. Story of my day today. I'm going to miss everything right as much as possible just for funsies. I guess today. Let's change the graphic settings. That's bothersome. Alright. So, moving on. Good times. Hope everyone's having fun. So negative 12 will put us in the lead. There's no albatross hunt on this next hole, so lame. Alright. We need, you guys aren't going to believe this, but we need a P4 to set up. So boom. That's right. I got a P4. Be jealous. Y'all wish you had as many as me. And we need the APOC Guardian for this shot. Alright. So, just so you guys know, it's a really great idea to go ahead and buy katanas with your gems. You always are going to need one to set up with, and it's really important to have a bunch. So that's why I did that. I'm thinking ahead. This head is not just a hat rack, my friends. That's right. So we're setting up a P4 no move target with the extra mile, and we're going to swap to the APOC Guardian, give it 6.2 top, 1 left spin, adjust from high up so we don't hit the glitch, and then give it curl to the outside of that top triangle and circle drop OP, and then we'll go from there. So 6.2 top and 1 left, so 1 left and 6.2 top. Swap balls, swap clubs, adjust from the satellite view. There, 8, 3. And then we want to curl right out to here and circle drop. Hit perfect. Looking for 345 to 353 on the target yards. Should be in there. Boom. Alright, so the next shot, we're setting up at the white to the tree. And then we're giving it 0.5 right and 3 back. And we are adjusting from plus 10. It's minus 1 to adjustment. So we are going 8-3 is 8-1. So we're just going to adjust 8 rings. And then we're going to give it max OP and all the right curls, shaky needle. And we got perfect this time. So we should be on there for a nice easy putt. Look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Connor in the house. And there we are. Easy eagle putt. Negative 12. What a wonderful quick 9 session today. Nothing spectacular. You know, who knows? I'm working on my pole angle stuff, so who knows? I'm in the middle of growing and it's painful. Alright, there we are. So, negative 12 is worth first place, potentially 2 guys to play. So, we didn't get an albatross to really secure it, but that might hold for gold. We hope it does, because that'll give us 10. And that is the end of the day. Let's see. What's going on? Getta, you crack me up. Let's see. Hey, Caden, thank you for the good luck. I don't think so. Connor doesn't want. Oh, Connor, Caden challenged Connor to a live stream? Wow. And there's a no on there, huh? That's a bummer. Well, I tell you what, Caden, anytime you want, I'll live stream with you. Dual stream, head to head, whatever mode you want to play. You just let me know, sir. Thanks everybody for showing up to the Quick 9 live stream. Had a lot of fun with y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. If you guys had fun with me, consider donating to the channel. I would really appreciate it. My donation tags for Venmo and PayPal are up there on the screen. Have a wonderful day, you all. Have a great night. Be safe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.